Judgment. Dun, 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 dun. People, judgment. It's one thing in our spiritual walk that we really need to get a grip on. Okay, it just causes blocks, it lowers our vibration, and it just stunts your spiritual growth like you would not believe. The biggest thing you can do to accelerate your spiritual growth and your gifts, and all the above, is one thing we have to get out of in our spiritual walk is get out of judgment for a number of reasons. One, it's all ego based. Okay, we usually get offended by someone and we start judging them, but the reason we don't judge others is because when we judge, we're coming from a perspective. We're coming from a point of view. Okay, so when we judge, what we do is we close down our mind. And once we close down our mind is when we look at the situation and we look at what's happening with that person, or we just go, okay, yeah, they did that because they're like that. Boom, case closed. And we've just limited mind in finding out exactly what's going on and why it's going on. So when we get out of judgment, we look at someone, and when you stay out of judgment, what can happen is you do the golden rule, put yourself in someone else's shoes. And when we do put ourselves in someone else's shoes, we can go, why would they be acting like that? And that's the line of thought that we want to go down to get out of judgment for a number of reasons. Okay, so why would they do something like that? So what we start to do is we start to open our mind to multiple perspectives. Okay, then we can see and have a bigger picture about what's going on with them. Okay, so by coming out of judgment, what we can do is we can start to get a bigger picture of things, and we can start to see exactly what's going on. We don't know what troubles someone else is having. We don't know what days. Sometimes there's no excuse, but there's always a reason why someone does something. Okay, as soon as we go into judgment, we close off our mind, we close off our perception, and we don't see the big picture. So it's just so important to get out of judgment, because if you want to communicate, you want to understand what's going on with someone, you want to deal with a situation, and it's not always our job to deal with the situation. Sometimes it's just our job to acknowledge it and go, instead of going, how dare they do that to me, which is ego, by the way, instead of going on like that and lowering our vibration, we need to step back and go, okay, something's up with him. Okay, but we don't want to go down into that judgment mode. We need to get out of it. Okay, so next time someone is doing something that you don't like, okay, get out of the ego. Don't get offended. If you're getting offended, you need to ask yourself, why am I getting offended? You need to have a look at what's going on. But ultimately, when we judge, we fail to see things for what they are. When we can start to see things for what they are, it opens our mind and will help us rise in our vibration and start just growing and seeing things that we just never saw before. Okay, because we're all here to shine our light. We're all here to help people, and we need to get out of judgment. Okay, so please, people, have a think. Go and watch some YouTube videos, some lectures that people do on judgment. Okay, and get some more insight into that, because I'll leave you to do your own research, because if you don't do your own research, you're just going to cruise by. Okay, but if you're serious about your spiritual walk, you need to start looking why you're getting offended and why you're getting into judgment, and take steps to do something about it. Okay, people, I hope this video has helped you, and just remember, love is power. Wisdom. Like, subscribe, and click the bell, please. Because I bring out videos like this all the time, so I can help you guys. Okay, have a lovely day, people. Have a lovely night wherever you are in the world. Okay, see you, people. Namaste. Have a good one. Bye.